This white leaf is beautiful, but it's actually a sign that the plant is starving. Today we are looking at why your prized variegated plant is secretly trying to turn green again just to stay alive. Let's get into it. What is variegation? Variegated leaves have green areas mixed with other colors. The green parts contain chlorophyll, that's where the plant makes energy, but the lighter areas they have very little or sometimes no chlorophyll at all. So even though they look beautiful, they don't contribute much to food production. You might have observed that some variegated plants stay stable and some slowly completely turn green. So why does this happen? What determines that? Before we see why some plants stay stable while others reset, consider subscribing. I share simple plant science like this. Now let's look inside the plant. Inside every plant there is a growth region called the meristem. So the meristem has 3 layers, L1, L2 and L3. Think of it like a 3-layer cake. Each layer helps build the leaf. Now imagine one layer has a small glitch, a mutation. That layer cannot produce chlorophyll properly. So when the leaf grows, you get a mix of green and white. In scientific terms, this is called a chimera, basically a single leaf made of 2 different types of DNA. And depending on where that glitch sits in the layers, you get different patterns. Some variegation is stable, like periclinal variegation, because one entire layer is changed. This is why you see clean, consistent stripes. If the outer layer L1 is glitched, you see variegation along the edges, like in a spider plant. If the inner layer L2 is glitched, you see a stripe down the center. The next one is periclinal variegation. This is partial, as only part of a layer is affected. So the pattern looks more like a splashes or speckles like in snow-queen pothos. And the last, sectorial variegation, affects a section across layers. This creates bold splits. Sometimes even half the leaf turns white, like in Monstera albo, the most striking plants, beautiful but very likely to disappear. This instability leads to something common, reversion. That's when the plant starts producing more green leaves. Why? Because green cells produce more energy, so they grow faster and gradually dominate. But not all patterns come from this kind of mutation. In plants like Scindapsus or Tradescantia, those silvery or patterned areas are not a glitch. They are actually built into the plant's DNA, so the plant is designed to look that way and it can still photosynthesize effectively. That's why these patterns are much more stable. So if you want to maintain variegation, give your plants bright indirect light, prune those green shoots early, and also you can use supplements like the silica. They help to strengthen the plant and also reduce the stress, but they don't create variegation. So the next time you admire a variegated leaf, remember, what looks like beauty, it's actually a small genetic glitch the plant is trying to outgrow. And in the end, survival always wins.